Welcome to St. Joseph the Worker. It's been some time in this time of an epidemic. It's been 92 days since we've had public worship inside our church. And now we're reopening. We're going to have daily masses Monday through Friday, 9 in the morning, beginning this coming Monday, June 15th. We're going to do it with abundance of caution, understanding that there's still a contagious virus about. We've marked out with blue tape, as you can see, some of the ways to restrict movement and to make sure that appropriate distances are set. The pews will be marked out in such a way that individuals and families will keep 6 feet away from each other, both front, back, and sideways. We have arrows marking the movement, and the aisles become one-way streets from now on, so that we don't crisscross in going back and forth to and from communion. Finally, we're going to have set up here in the vestibule a sign-in sheet. And the significance of the sign-in sheet is to be able to note traceability inside our community, that if someone comes up later on having the virus, we can trace what the contacts have been, and so that folks can know if they've been exposed or not. And we'll be able to limit the movement of the virus as a result.
When arriving to the church, please enter through the main doors. Kindly remember to maintain 6 feet distance from all others at all times unless you come from the same household. You will only enter through the door to the far left. You will notice blue tape, arrows, guiding you on the ground, and tape that crosses closed rows. Each row will only be able to hold 3 people, or 6 couples. You may use the 2 middle aisles. If you are the first into a row, please move all the way to the center so no one needs to pass over you. Kindly sit in between the missal holders. If you choose to come down the center aisle, please do not cross the line toward the statue of the Sacred Heart. Please choose your seat on either side of the aisle. Instructions will eventually be given for the reception of communion. For now, at the conclusion of Mass, please do not return the way you came in. Please come forward toward the altar and follow the arrows to the exit. Follow the arrows out the far left door of the church, and kindly make your way outside. Although it would be wonderful to congregate after Mass, we strongly suggest that you make your way immediately to your vehicle and depart. If you use the handicap entrance on Americus Ave, please follow similar guidelines. You may choose to sit in the back row, but please do not cross the center aisle. You may go down the aisle and sit on either side, keeping in mind the guideline to move to the center of the row to avoid congestion. When leaving, please make your way to the front of the church and make a left when you get to the end of the aisle towards the tabernacle. You may then walk out the way you came in from the handicap entrance. Please note, the sacristy is completely off limits to all people unless the pastor has delegated you to enter. This includes Eucharistic ministers, lectors, or any other volunteer minister. This will be strictly enforced. If you need to use the restroom from the Narragansett side of the church, please cross in front of the altar. You may bow to the altar if it is during Mass, but please stay behind the table with the camera. You may then proceed to the bathrooms down by the classrooms. When you leave the bathroom, you must return to the church by exiting from the classroom exit back onto Narragansett Ave. Please know, this door slams if you do not close it slowly. You may then proceed to enter in the way you came in, from the main entrance of the church. At the conclusion of Mass, if you would like to pray in front of the Blessed Sacrament, please use only the front pew. Keep in mind that only one person may pray in that pew at one time. You may also use the Prie Dieu behind the pew. Or you may choose to use one of the two chairs in the choir area that have been arranged to view the tabernacle. Please remember to keep 6 feet distance if you are waiting to pray at all times. Once finished praying, please either leave through the classroom exit or the handicapped exit. Please do not cross back to the main entrance.
We're going to be making another video on how to receive communion. It's we have to do it carefully and do it well, so that will be coming out shortly. Secondly, we need volunteers, but this time we need volunteers who work as ushers each of the weekday masses, folks to direct people to sign in and to show them the flow of traffic and how the seating is arranged. Thirdly, most of all, thank you. Thank you for your patience in this time that so much has changed. Thank you for those who've been so consistent in their giving financially to keep us floating. Thank you for the folks who've helped outside. And thank you for those who have waited with patience and watching things online. And we thank you, last of all, that you're going to work this well. You're going to know how to keep ourselves both active and safe at the same time with the Mass that we reopen here at St. Joseph the Worker.